do down in the sea, you see.
It's the CL on the DL, homie.
Hey everybody, it's Amy. I'm going to do a hopefully very quick update on my debt. So currently I'm not paying everything down to zero. First, I spoke to a woman about a loan for a house, and she told me not to worry about the student loans, not to worry about the car, and not to worry about the camper for now. What I needed to work on were these bills. And then she gave me the amount here that I need to pay them down to. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that need to be paid down to zero. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that need to be paid down to a certain amount, but not to zero. So let's go ahead and do a quick update. I didn't do one for February because, let's be honest, taxes came in December for the county, and because we live in town currently, then town taxes came, and yeah, that's where my money went. Every penny. So there just wasn't a lot of extra. I mean, I paid my normal payments, I paid a little bit extra, but not enough to make an entire video about. It just wasn't enough. So let's go ahead and show you in February, because I'm serious, show you what I got paid down. Okay. These are not in specific order. I just wrote them in order of what I have them on my paper, and it's literally absolutely no order at all. Credit one, I need to be down to 367 in order to, and all of these numbers are what she said I need to be down in order to qualify for a home loan. So credit one needs to be down to 367. The monthly payment is $330, and my balance is $336, which is less. So we are going to mark that as completed per her recommendation. I'm going to get them all paid off to zero, but I'm doing what she said first. And then I'll go back and tackle the small amounts. Okay, this one needs to be down to 465. Currently down to 485. So I need to write that down because I thought that was done. It's probably interest or something on it that made it go up. I'm gonna put $20 on that, and I'm gonna mark that done because I'm gonna go in there and pay that extra 20 bucks right now as soon as I'm done with this. American Express needs to be down to 318. It is currently sitting at 386.81. That was really close. I don't know what happened there. There must have been something pending. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to pay that down next paycheck, so that will be done. This one needs to be paid down to zero. It is currently sitting at zero. Yay, it's paid off. This one here needs to be down to 278. No, sorry, down to 245. Yeah, 245. It is currently at 278.44. So that's very close. Some of these, the interest, I think, from the last one, they were, because I paid 245 on it, or I paid down to 245, or down close to that, and then the interest, because if the balance is this, it was over $500. So I'm sure that this difference is the balance, and technically I could leave these and it'll catch up in a month or two, but I want them all down to these or below, so I will work on this too. Let's see. Avant needs to be down to zero, which In July is the last payment on this because it's $297.35 a month, and it is currently at $1399.74, and it is March payment hasn't been made on this yet. It doesn't come out till the 19th. It's on automatic draft, and I'm afraid to pay it early because I don't want to have to pay it twice. So we're just going to leave that, and the last payment is in July. OMF is $307.04 a month. Needs to be paid down to 0. This is the biggest one. However, I did pay an extra $225 on it, so it is currently down to $5,918.32. This one is going to be the biggest one to pay off, but come soon I'm going to be able to really put some money to it because I have a second income now. So, all right, Wells Fargo needs to be down to $371. This one has quite a bit to go. It is sitting at, I haven't paid any extra on that one yet. Home Depot, I did pay $75 extra on this one. Needs to go down to 0. It is currently sitting at $1931.52. Chase needs to go down to 0. It's currently sitting at $14.60.83. Ally is $13.86.98, and it needs to come down to 0. So that's where I'm sitting at now. I'm not going to total this up right now. Just not going to because it's a little depressing. But this is where my progress is. 3 of them are absolutely completed. I actually had 5 marked off as completed because I had this one marked off as completed and this one marked off as completed. And I think in interest, like I said, these were significantly higher. Like this one I paid $500 on or $400 on, and this one I paid one of them was almost 400, one was almost 500. So I'm thinking, I mean, if you add this plus another, it was up to like 600, and then this one was like 900, or yeah, 800 or 900. So anyway, if you count these two, like the interest based on what I paid before I paid, the interest probably was what brought these two back up. So I just need to get in there and pay down to the 318 and get down here and pay to the 245, and that'll be done. And this is 20 bucks. I'm going to go in there and pay that. And again, it needed to go down to 485, and it was probably 700 or 800. So I'm thinking all of these that are a little bit over what I had them paid down to, it was the interest from prior. So it just, I paid them and the interest came on, and it's just a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get these, I'm going to get this one done. I'm going to go ahead and pay that $20 on that one. These two I'm going to pay next week when I get paid and get those down to these totals, and then start working probably, I think it's this one next. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to go to next because I'm still paying that $31 a month even if I get it to $371. I'd like to pay one of these down first so that I can actually take that $68 and pay towards this. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because that whole second income that I'm going to have coming in, whatever that amounts to, literally the whole thing is going to debt. So it won't matter. And so all I have left is student loans, car, and camper for debt. These would be the 3 things that I have left. And because I'm saving for a house, that's not going to be, these aren't going to be the priority right now. It's getting all of these paid down. And first I'm going to work on getting these to the 0, getting these to the number she said, then go back and pay the 367, the 465, the 318, the 245, and the 371, and then get those so that all of them are 0. That's it. And then I start saving. So that's what I'm doing. This is my March debt update. I hope it's quick. I like to ramble sometimes, sorry, but it happens. But yeah, there you go. There's my update for March. And I will do another one in April because I am really starting to make progress. I actually looked at my credit score today, and 2 of them, I think it was Equifax and Experian. TransUnion did not today, but the other 2, one went up 11 points and the other one went up 7 points by just doing these things right here. And not all of these have reported. I think only like 1 or 2 have reported, maybe even just 1. But definitely not all of these have reported. And it's already jumped up. One of them jumped up 11 points and the other one 7. So we'll see how that goes, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.